The person who invented the hard disk is a genius. Such a small device can store thousands of movies. Now, let's take apart a hard disk and look at its internal structure. This disk is used to store data. It is installed on a spindle, which drives the disk to rotate at a speed of 7,200 revolutions per minute. This component is the magnetic head, the core component of the hard disk. Its function is to read data from the hard disk. The small gadget at the end of the magnetic head is the read-write head. To avoid wear, the magnetic head does not directly contact the disk, but remains 15 nanometers away, equivalent to 100,000th of the thickness of a piece of paper. The magnetic head only returns to the landing area when the power is turned off. The data read by the magnetic head is transmitted to the printed circuit board below through a flat cable. The exterior of the circuit board houses the data and power interfaces. All these components must be completely sealed because the magnetic head is only 15 nanometers from the disk, and the largest dust particles can reach up to 10,000 nanometers. Dust can easily cause serious damage. The disk used to store data is also high-tech, containing more than 500,000 tracks. These tracks are divided into multiple sectors, each with a synchronization area, an address area, a data area, and an error area. Our data is stored in the orange data area, and a single movie requires at least 300,000 sectors. So, how does the head read the disk data? In fact, all our data is stored in the form of zeros and ones. Mechanical hard disks use the orientation of magnetic particles to distinguish between zeros and ones. Since the magnetic field strength of the first-level magnetic axis area is much higher than that of the same level, the principle is quite simple. The first-level adjacent magnetic axis areas are marked as 1, and the same level adjacent magnetic axis areas are marked as 0. The special conductive material inside the red head can identify marks by the induction of magnetic field strength. These marks are eventually read by our computers, and writing data is also a complex process. There is a coil on the back of the read-write head. When current is applied, a strong magnetic field is generated. This magnetic field is transferred by the magnetic head across the air gap to the disk below. Then, these atoms are forced to align with the magnetic field applied by the magnetic head, and this area becomes a permanent magnet. Even if the power is turned off, the orientation of the magnetic particles here can be preserved for a long time. Like and follow for more informative 3D videos.